Yeah. My grandma, she taught me quite a bit of stuff. She was the one that kept telling me not to drink like the other teenagers were. And she said to wait until I was 20 if I wanted to start a family. I did that. I was afraid of that red willow. My goodness, that red willow, I'm telling you, that red willow, it hurts worse than that strap or that, what you call, ruler that we had at the residential school. I think I was more afraid of that red willow than I was afraid of the other two. I tried that on one of my great-granddaughters just last week. She came in yelling and whining her own way. And she was kicking her feet, and she swore at her mother. Her mother just had a baby today, eh? And but this was last week, and so I went and got my little dried up little willow, eh? And I went out there and I said, all right. And then I hit the wall twice. Broke off a little piece. And then she was looking at me, and then she started again. So I turned her around and whack on the seat. And that was it. Quiet. She wasn't yelling no more. But I looked at her and I said, I didn't hit you hard. I should have hit you the way my grandma used to hit me, I said. And that was harder than I hit you just now. And she said, she was saying that, eh? And I said, now cut that out. And I walked into my bedroom and just listened to see if she was, crying again. No, she wasn't. She was okay after that. She was a nice girl. Yeah. Sometimes it teaches them something, sometimes it doesn't.
I didn't have a willow, I had a wooden spoon. And two of my grandboys were, I used to just, when they were wrestling, I used to take that wooden spoon, and one time I looked for that wooden spoon, I couldn't find it anywhere. And I forgot about it. And about 2 years ago, finally, they said, come here. We want to show you something. So I went with them behind the house. They're looking at each other, and they just started, the wooden spoon was there, just rotten. This is where your wooden spoon is, because he used to hit us.
I think we only kept him a year. But back then, if you managed to Kapimani Tuskian. He's 7:30 in the morning from my house in Sakura River, got the Ronge into Tuskian. So I wouldn't get back till about 5:36. So I was gone for a long time. Got Kenny was did go with the marshal chapel. Neither man the Pukagi Kitama so on. But what I used to do was instead of using a willow wooden spoon neither. And that wooden spoon, but it's my let my kids see that. When it was school, when they had school, in the morning they'd get up at 6 and 6:30. The bus was there 20 after 7. They all got on the bus. I made sure that they went to school, got dressed and went to school, and made sure that they ate. And they'd go on the bus and off to school. But if they didn't tell me what they were planning on doing after school, then I'd get very upset because I'd be worried sick. And I remember going around back then, hindi papa mo sa akin nagawa ng Diyos, misagi papa mo tiyan sa Kerber. Luckily, it was just a small community. Papa mo sa akin nagawa ng Diyos, misagi mo tiyan, just to make sure I had them under my roof before it got dark. And I waited until they were teenagers. Then I let them off a little bit more. During school time, they had to be at home at 8 o'clock every evening. They used to try not coming in till after 8. And then when I got after them, I told them, every minute that you come home late, because I want you here at 8 o'clock. 1 minute after 8, that's one day that you're gonna stay home. If it's 2 minutes, then it's 2 days, and so on. Man, that door would open up and be right at 8 o'clock. But in the summertime, off they went. They were on their own. It was a safe community. I really liked it. There was hardly a time you'd see a drunk walking around any place. But now, it's 100 times worse. You can't even go walking around it. Like, you just feel so sorry for the kids. I wish they would have gone back. It's safe there, and in the summertime, 11 o'clock is when my kids could come in. I'd have kids at my house. Sally's boy there, Nathan, was there just about 24 hours a day. But I really enjoyed the kids, and they were allowed to stay at my house and whatnot. And yeah, but that's the thing that I see, that big change. It's dangerous to live on a reserve now. It's getting more dangerous as we go here. And I wish we had gone back. Yeah, but I think I'm done.
I was fortunate enough, I had a good husband. He passed away years ago, but to bring up my kids in a good home. And seeing my mom never touch a drink, my dad was an alcoholic. So I can bring them, teach them the right way.
Spinistä kätti oppikin, hätti oppikin hän osuan. Niitä ei kitään maakan saasi, missä kiikoi. Mutta ei niikin määrän. Mutta käppi syytä mennä vassa. Tekit tähän maat. Äikö mä niittävät aivan villuun. Niin kosta mä mennä villuun. Se oli musta saa kotiin käydä villuun, mutta ei tätä ole se päivä sihtää. Mä saa kotiin niin kosta.
And when it's in the winter time, when it's nice moonlight, we used to go sliding. But we have to ask if we want to go anywhere. You cannot just take off and say you're going somewhere. You have to ask your parents first if they let you. At a certain time, you have to be home, or you'll get trouble. You get into trouble too. Those are the very, very strict rules we have.
And I learned respect right from a young age. kihtiejak aspenochtje. I remember, as far as I can remember, kihtiejak, that was one thing, to respect them. I have to say, and I taught my girls that, my kids, annuskiapits kihtiejak, kawatage ngihchimawak. I really respect elders.
And in the summertime, my mom used to take us out in the lake. We'd go and stay over there for the summer. If my dad was out in prospecting during the summer, then she'd take us out into the lake. We'd set up camp there until my dad came home. My brothers would help my mom with the fish net and killing ducks and whatever wild games. And I try and now I try and do that with my my grandson. My grandson, we take him out to go hunting for us. I got 3 sons, 7 grandsons, 2 granddaughters, and I got 5 Japans now. So I never thought I'd be that fortunate to see my Japans, the little ones.
And like when I was growing up, we were taught to be respectful to elders. No matter where we went, we have to be respectful to anybody.
Yeah. And actually, when I think back how George and I got together, it's because we had the same values. I grew up in a loving, safe family. We valued hard work, working, making gardens, taking care of animals. We valued respecting elders, helping people that needed help, and sharing. And his stories were all the same. As a boy, he was told if he didn't have something to do, to go over and chop wood for such and such an elder. And he said he used to enjoy doing that. And then the elders would tell him stories. They'd get to an exciting part and they'd stop. And I can remember talking to my grandparents and hearing stories from them as well. Different kinds of stories.
Folklore stories ni musumpa ni minamana tapu ya guni ani haya nigiwa huitamaga ya wisakita hiduman na nato higita kami gishmani mag higo haya. But to this day much piagi giskisian widiga wasiwan manigaya chumusto maga used to igutamani witap maguni piwinsi Yachmustagwa. Haya much big
I guess the stories there, when I was younger, namuimstehegi stories, the only, we did our chores, the beach was right there. The most stories I most enjoy is what my mom used to tell me how she grew up. And I guess maybe that's where I kind of picked this. We got the piwi metaway, be kind to everybody, have respect.
Kagitu man musum panigaya ayak mana wisaki chak stories manigi achmustoit. Iway gapi agi giskisian. Iwa nagisitni pana Moses Rat. He used to be the chief. Kagiwi chama misitman story sigi with tamut. And the reason Suck River is called Suck River is, you know the mouth of that river, and here's the bridge, and here's the mouth of the river. Kapatagi manam stigno siyo ko tayo kana mipitan ni iu kagui ko spikchimiti ko tayo hituit. Iwa higa iga skita ti hituitan. 18 ita toski windi an hituit. Iu tayo ni po ya kita tayo gawa kumakana gino siyo hituitan. And you know, there's a lot of stories, but a lot of those stories that the elders have, you don't think of them all at once. It just triggers something when other people are talking. Because it would have been nice if we had, if we were able to ask questions. Because I would have liked to ask some questions to these elders here. Mati sani mawida wagagis. Kaki Bishop Machi Hoching Manamaga.